Hello dear students, I am Sahana Prasad from Department of Commerce, Gopal Swami PU College, Mysore. Welcome to Business 3's class. In today's session, let's start with chapter 6, that is Social Responsibilities of Business and Business Ethics. This is session 1. In this session, let's try to understand the meaning of social responsibility, need for social responsibility, arguments for and against social responsibilities. For any business enterprise, the main objective is to earn profit. The business should earn money in such a way that it should fulfill the expectations of society. Business should not involve any undesirable practices like manufacturing and sale of adulterated goods, making deceptive advertisements or making misleading advertisements, or not paying taxes which are due, or polluting the environments, or exploiting the workers, etc. So these are the undesirable practices business should not involve, and these are all undesirable to society. All these activities will definitely harm the society. On the other hand, business should always supply good quality of goods. They should always create good working environment for the workers. They should pay taxes regularly to the government. They should install pollution prevention devices in the business, etc. They should also sincerely attend the consumers' complaints. So business should always try to engage in desirable practices which are desirable to the society. ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಏನೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೂ ಅದು ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದು ಸೊಸೈಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸಸ್ನ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ. Social responsibility is a moral obligation on the part of business when it takes decision or action that is in favor or which is useful to society. So this is social responsibility. Social responsibility means it is an obligation on the part of the business so that the business should perform only those actions which are desirable in terms of the objectives and values of the society. Business ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ activities ಅಲ್ಲಿ engage ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ perform ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ it should be desirable. It should be desirable to the society, and it should always take decisions, and it should always make action that is in favor of society or that is useful to society. So that is social responsibility. When it comes to social responsibility, what is the need of social responsibility? ಯಾಕೆ social responsibility ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬೇಕು? Say, what is the right thing to do when it comes to social responsibility? Or should a business run its enterprise only for the benefit of the owners? And owners are those people who desire, they get more profit from the business. Or it should think, or the business should be responsible for serving the interests of the other sections of the society like customers, suppliers, government, employees or community. The concept of social responsibility, it implies that it is essentially an ethical issue. What is ethics? Ethics means what is morally right and wrong. See, social responsibility means it is a voluntary action on the part of the business so that it should take decision and action that is useful to society. All business, they do not feel equally responsible towards society. Some business, they feel that their main objective is to earn profit. They will not think from the society point of view, or their intention is only to make profit. Some people, they think that the firm's only social responsibility is towards owners. Some people, they feel that every business should serve all the sections of the society. Now, it is very much essential to understand what are the arguments for and arguments against social responsibilities. Now, let us see one by one. Arguments for social responsibility. First one is justification and existence of growth. Main objective, the main activity of any business is to produce goods and services to satisfy human needs. See, profit motive is an important justification in order to achieve the objectives of business. But a business should always think from the point of view of society, because the goods, the service, whatever they produce, it is ultimately given to the society. So it is an outcome of service to the people. If business continuously serve to the society by manufacturing various goods or by providing service, it obviously brings prosperity and growth in the business. So that is justification and existence of growth. Iga business to main objective eno profit madodu. So main ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, goods na ಮತ್ತೆ service na provide ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಗೆ ಅವರು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದೊಂದು ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಾಸ್ಪರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫರ್ಮ್. ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ interest of the firm. The highest goal of any business should be to provide a service to society. Then only firm can gain maximum profit and it will have a good image in the society. Business to main objective ಏನಿರಬೇಕು, ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಗೆ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಕೊಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಕೂಡ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ವರ್ಕರ್ಸ್, ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ಸ್, ಶೇರ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್, ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ಸ್, all these, if they feel that business are not providing enough to serve the society, they may withdraw the interest from the business. So business in its own, it should assume its social responsibility. Then if business has its social responsibility, then the public image of the firm or the business will definitely improve and the business will get a good image in the society. So this is long term interest of the firm. Next is avoidance of government regulation. Avoidance of government regulation. Business cannot avoid any rules which are given by the government, and sometimes of course business has to follow the rules and regulations which are given by the government and they cannot avoid it. If business assume voluntarily, if business assume its social responsibility, then there is no need of government to bring new laws. ಈಗ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಏನೇ ಅದರದ್ದು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದರೆ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟು ಹೊಸ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ನ ಮಾಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವಾಯ್ಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೇಂಟೆನೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ society. See, laws cannot be passed for all circumstances, and people who are not getting enough due from the business, or they may get involved in some anti-social activities which are harmful to the business. If business enterprises assume its social responsibility and the people who are not getting enough due from the business and they will not get involved themselves in any kind of anti-social activities, so that is maintenance of society. Business enterprises should always assume its social responsibility. Social responsibility ಏನು ಅಂತ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಆವಾಗಲೇ ಅವರು ಸೊಸೈಟಿನ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ತಿರುಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ತುಂಬ ಆ್ಯಂಟಿ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಗೇಜ್ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅವೈಲಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ resources with business. Business institutions will have valuable resources like human resource and financial resource. And of course, along with this, business will also have managerial talent and capital, of course. And all these are supported to business for many years. And all these resources can be used to tackle the social problems. With the help of huge financial and human resource and with managerial talent and capital, business can help the society to tackle its problems. ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇ ತೊಂದರೆಗಳಿದ್ರೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೂ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರಿಯಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅದೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವೈಲಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಕನ್ವರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ problems into opportunities. Business can succeed only when it converts its problems into opportunities. They should not sit idle when a problem occurs to the business. They should take it as a challenge. They should take it as an opportunity to solve the problem. In the same manner, they should also try to solve social problems, and they can also make them, effectively useful. They can accept this challenge and they can solve the social problems. Whenever a problem comes, they should not sit idle. They should always take it as a challenge. They should convert the problems into opportunity. So that is what it means, converting problems into opportunity. Next is better environment for doing business. If a business is operating in a society where it has lot of problems, it cannot survive for a long period of time. And the business system, it should do something that is desirable to society so that it can create a good environment where a business can operate. And of course, when in a society where there are fewer problems, it obviously provides a good environment to business. So that is better environment for doing business. ಇವಾಗ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆ ಥರ ಎನ್ವೈರ್ನಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ದಿನ ಸರ್ವೈವ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಅದು ಸರ್ವೈವ್ ಆಗೋ ಥರ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸು ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಲಿ ಸರ್ವೈವ್ ಆಗೋ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಎನ್ವೈರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅಂಥ ಒಂದು ಎನ್ವೈರ್ನಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ದಿನ ಸರ್ವೈವ್ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ಎನ್ವೈರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ holding business responsible for social problems. Environmental pollution, unsafe workplace, corruption in public institutions, all these are social problems. And it is the moral responsibility of the business to get involved themselves to solve these problems. And business should not expect other social agencies to deal with these kinds of problems. ಇವಾಗ ಎನ್ವೈರ್ನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗದೇ ಇರೋ ಥರ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡೋದು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೇ ಇರೋ ಥರ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಅದ್ರ ಬದಲು ಯಾವುದೋ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಏಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ನ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಇಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ: justification and existence of growth, long-term interest of the firm, avoidance of government regulation, maintenance of society, availability of resources with business, converting problems into opportunities, better environment for doing business, holding business responsible for social problems. Now let us see what are the arguments against social responsibility. First one is violation of profit maximization objective. See, as per this argument, business exists only to make profit, and any talk of social responsibility is against this objective. Business can best fulfill its social responsibility if it maximizes its profit through increased efficiency and by reducing its costs. ಎಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫುಲ್ಫಿಲ್ ದ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ. So this is the argument which is against social responsibility, violation of profit maximization objective. As per this argument, what it is saying is business exists only to maximize its profit but not to fulfill any social responsibility. Next is burden on consumers. See, here it is argued that if business assumes social responsibility like pollution control and environmental protection, obviously it will increase the expenses of the business, and of course it requires huge capital and financial investments. So what basically here business do is it simply shifts the burden on the customers or consumers by charging high on the prices of the products or the goods or services which are offered by the business to the customers. And of course it is unfair to tax the consumers in the name of social responsibility. ಈಗ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವಾಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಎನ್ವೈರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ನ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ತಪ್ಪು. ಅವರು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದಾಗ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕೋದು ತಪ್ಪು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ burden on consumers. Third is lack of social skills. All business cannot solve the problems of society in a way they solve business problems, and they are not an expert in solving social problems. And of course businessmen do not have necessary understanding, and of course business do not have proper training to solve social problems. And social problems, it should be solved by a specialized agency, not by the business. So that is lack of social skills. Last is lack of broad public support. As per this argument, public do not like the business to interfere or to involve in social programs. Business cannot operate successfully in solving the problems because public do not have confidence in business, and of course public do not have a cooperation in solving social problems by business. So that is lack of broad public support. Public ge namkene illa business mele adu social problems na solve ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ, ಅಥವಾ business social problems solve ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗೋದಾಗ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾಗ್ಲಿ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಗೆ ನಂಬಿಕೆನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. So that is lack of broad public support. So these are the 4 arguments against social responsibility, like violation of profit maximization objective, burden on consumers, lack of social skills, and lack of broad public support. So in this session I have explained the concept of social responsibility, need for social responsibility, arguments for and against social responsibility, and I hope you have understood today's session. Thank you.